Hey guys, girls, look what I've got then. This arrived in the post today. It's from AliExpress. It's a ATX Power Supply Tester, yeah. And it was quite cheap, so I thought, well, yeah, let's have a play with one of those. So I'll show you what I actually ordered. If we have a quick look on AliExpress, yeah. Let's see what it was. Yeah, so this is the thing. €9.33 from China, €5.27 from Spain, which I'm in Spain. But by the time we put the postage on, it's actually cheaper to get it from China with free postage. So there we go. Yeah, and here it is. It's arrived. So yeah, quite impressed with that. Really quick delivery for here. I mean, there's never such thing as actually a quick delivery to here, but it was quickish, yeah. So, that's it. We have it. Comes with instructions. Plug power 24 pin and P468 into corresponding jack. Power on the power supply. We'll hear doo-doo ring. Hey, plug in the... Oh, I've got to show you that. Doo-doo ring. Hey, let's just zoom in. Hey, look at this, eh? So, it's suitable for the ambitious hobby user, although I'm not quite sure what their ambition is. And it's a functional tech and specialised trade, yeah. Plug in the power supply. The power test. Yeah. Power on the supply will hear doo-doo ring. If no flicker, then the power supply output voltage is normal. If certain voltage is not detected, or the detected voltage value over normal, we'll issue a doo-doo long buzzer. No, it's corresponds voltage value or PC flicker 2, then the power has failed. And there we go. That's the instruction. So let's see what sort of doo-doo we've got here, eh? Well, it looks sort of aluminium metal type case, brushed aluminium. It's solid enough. 20 or 24 pin plug by the looks of it. LEDs, yeah, 12, 3.3, 5. It has, I think that's an ATX power connector socket thing. Molex, and it has a floppy and a 6 and an 8 way, or 4 way into half the 8. Yeah, so that's what it's got. Okay, let's see what it does then. Okay, yeah, it's quite nice. So we've got 3 LEDs lit up for 12 volts, 3.3. Oh no, 3.3 has gone out. We had an LED lit up for 3.3. Oh, something there. Oh. Well, saying here 3.3 is 3.3. But there's an LED lit there and it's gone out. Just switch it off again. So. Resistor off here. Obviously last time I was using this power supply I was forcing it to run on the motherboard. Now the 3.3 is lit up again. So why did that go out? Don't know. Okay, so yeah, so is that power good? 360 milliseconds, 3.3. Well, it seems like a fairly simple device to me, that does. Yeah. Oh, it's gone out again. What's that? What's that mean? No, it's back on again. That means I've got a dodgy connection somewhere on this, I'm sure. Okay. Not totally impressed with that. Where's it picking it up from? Oh, I see. So this picks up the 3.3 from here. And I'm just resting on the SATA. So what happens if I unplug that SATA? Well, I just disconnected that. Now what's it do? Oh, I see. So this 3.3 here only refers to the connection from this SATA here. Not quite sure what that's about. Okay. Right, that's what it does, guys. So let's have some fun with it, eh? I've got some power supplies here. We know this one was it. We know this is a good one, and we have three. Well, two are unknown and one I know isn't working. Yeah. So let's have a look at the unknown ones. Yeah. So this is an old ATX power supply with the 20 pin connector. So let's test this one. So I'm assuming this will only go in here one way. Yeah, it will. It won't go in like that. It will only go in like that. That's good. So that only goes in one way round. Yeah. What does this thing? This has a 4-way on here. So it says on here 8 pin and 4 pin. Yeah, shows 4 pin. So 4 pin must go in here. Yeah. Goes in there. 6 pin. It doesn't have one. Molex it does have. So it's quite an old supply. There's off something or other. These will be off vintage computers I've used and sold, all the interesting stuff, yeah. And I've just got power supplies lying around. Or somebody gave these to me. Okay, that's plugged in. What do we do with an unknown power supply? Let me show you. Well, the problem with an unknown power supply basically is we don't know what condition it's in, yeah. If there's a short or something, so you know somewhere in here there's a short, and we plug this in, it's going to go bang, possibly. It might have already gone bang, in which case it'll do nothing. But we can kind of like make that a bit safer for us, safer for the power supply, and safer for your trousers, basically, yeah. Because something goes bang loud enough, you end up with brown trousers or a new pair of trousers, yeah. So what I do is use this thing, and what this is I have a switch here saying limit and live, yeah. And we have a couple of light bulbs and a power input socket and an out, yeah. And what this is, I just fell over there. Is that one of my light bulbs? Don't know. So what this is, live, neutral, or AC. I mean, our pulse going anyway around here, yeah. And we have a light bulb wired like that, yeah. Out, in, yeah. And that's what this thing is, yeah. And I also have on mine another light bulb wired, yeah. And this is 100 watt and this is 60 watt, yeah. And then also wired across here I have a switch, yeah. That's it. And this is the switch you can see that says live or limit, yeah. So when the switch is open in the limit position, yeah, the power coming in goes through the light bulb or both light bulbs to your device, yeah. Now imagine you connect a short circuit device from here to here, yeah. Short. What will happen when you plug it in? Well, I'll tell you what will happen. The light bulbs will come on because you've just made a circuit, yeah. And the light bulbs will come on. Well, that's the worst thing that will happen. It won't do any worse than that. My bulb still looks okay, by the way, since it fell over, yeah. And I've got 160 watts, but if I just want 60 watt bulb in series, I literally just unscrew the 100 watt bulb a bit, yeah. Or I can take the 60 watt out and leave just the 100, so I have an option of 60, 100 or 160 watt. But for making sure things like these are not going to go bang, 60 watt is fine, yeah. So that's what this does. Right, so let's show you how we use it. I'll do another video, actually. We'll build one of these on the video, yeah. We'll actually do a little project, and I'll make another one. So now you know what it does. Here's the power coming in, yeah, and let's plug this into here, yeah. Power coming out, yeah. And then I realise I've done something stupid, so we take the power back out of it, yeah, and we plug it into our power supply that we want to test, okay. Which is this one. So power's plugged into the power supply from here, yeah. This is switched on. This is set to limit, yeah. Now we need power coming in. At the moment the power coming in is switched off, the main switched off, yeah. So that goes into here, yeah. So that's what we've got. Power coming in through the light bulb to the device, okay. And what we can do with this now is switch the power on. Now If this has got a short, that bulb will come on bright. Yeah. If this is effectively open circuit, like the switch is off at the moment, yeah, it's open, the bulb will do nothing. It won't even light. Nothing will happen, yeah. I will put it on, yeah. If this is a good power supply, the bulb will go bright once and then go dim, okay? And that's because the capacitor's charged up, so it's like a bit of a surge of current, the charged capacitors, and it went dim, yeah? And that's what I'd expect to see. And the reason it's gone dim is because there's no load on it apart from my little tester device, okay? So let's get everything into the shot so we can see it. I think that's good enough. Okay, light bulb, power on, power supply, that, yeah? And now let's just switch the power on and see what happens. Well, you saw that, yeah? Bright then dim. And the testers come on, yeah? And it's bleeping. And it's bleeping to say power good, PG was 840 milliseconds. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's the time it takes to switch on. Let's try it again. The 3.3 is varying. 3.1, 3.2. 12 volts is low. It's only 11.3. Yeah, yeah. 12 volts is low. So, and minus 12 volts is 11.4. So I believe this is telling us that the 12 volt supplies are outside of tolerance. Yeah. Obviously, I can switch this to live now. I don't need the light bulb. Switch it off again. Switch it on now without the light bulb. I'm sure it'll do exactly the same thing, apart from the light won't flash. Ah, that's interesting. It's not bleeping anymore, although 12 volts is still 11.3. Yeah, 11.3 and 3 volts. I'm guessing this is causing it to do that. You know, it must be like it takes a little bit longer to power up. That's interesting. So that's something I've not seen before, but at least now I know what it is. It seems happy now that this is 11.3. I'm not sure what the tolerance is, you know, like how accurate it has to be. But obviously at that seems quite happy. This is not lit up because there's nothing plugged in here. Okay, that's now saying that's a good power supply. Let's try another one. Let's unplug this thing. Okay, so now it says it's good. Let's get another one. Another one, fairly old power supply. I have a whole box full of these. So I'll go through them later and see how much stuff we can actually look at repairing, yeah? Yeah, again, the 20-way fits in there quite happily. This is the 4-way. Goes in here. One way or the other. Goes in whichever way round it goes. Does it not want to go? No. 4-way. Well, that's strange because it won't plug in. Oh, it does plug in. Just a bit fiddling. But this got a little 3.5 inch floppy connector. Let's connect that one here. We've got somewhere to put it. Let's put it. Yeah. What else we got? We've got SATA. Yeah. And we've got the other one. Molex. Way round we go that way. Okay. So have a look, see what that does. So it's all plugged in. We're back onto limit, yeah. The power switched off at the mains. Plug it in, yeah. That's looking good. Let's just try it. Let's see what it does. So again, we'd expect this to flash and then go to dim, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's got a fault in it. You see that? Flick once and then bright. There's a short on this somewhere. It's like it powered up and then went bright, and I'm sure it went bright effectively when this tried to power up. Yeah. So I suspect straight away this has got a short circuit somewhere on the output. I also heard a little bit of a strange noise from it. Let's just try it again. Yeah. There it goes. Boo! That stopped this from going bang. Yeah. That stopped this from going bang. Okay, so we know what that one does. That's something we need to look at. Just to be sure, I'm just going to disconnect these things from here, just to make sure this isn't causing some sort of short. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah. So this has a fault, and it's like it has a short circuit output. I'm sure that's why it doesn't go on straight away. Once more. Ah, that's interesting. Because that's like this is somehow causing a short into here. Huh? Well, that's very strange. It goes in. I mean, it fits. That's really quite odd. Boom. So if I just connect the SATA and the this one, yeah, Molex. So let's just connect the 12 volts, but nothing else. I've not connected this one, yeah. Let's see what it does now. This doesn't power up now. In fact, it doesn't start. It doesn't start. Oh, yeah, okay, it won't start because this is not set to start. To start, I would have to connect the green wire to the black. Green to black. So let's try that. We can use a bit of wire. I've just got a low value resistor because it's got nice stiff legs on. So we can go black, and we can go to green. Black to green. Okay, let's connect that. So this should start now. And we get the bright again. Okay, this power supply's got a problem. We need to look at that one. That's a repair video. Yeah, that's a repair video. And let's have a look at the last one. So we know that's got a problem. And this one again, quite an old one. 305 watt. Again, the power's off. We can plug this into here. This is faulty. I'm pretty sure this doesn't power up at all. Yeah, pretty sure that's what it is. This one has the optional extra 24 pin type thingy, which goes in here one way or another. So let's see which way does it go. We can work it out because we'll know from the socket. Yeah. So I'm just looking at the shape of the things here now. Where does a curved one go? Goes in this top corner. Okay. Fiddly little thing. Don't like it. Doesn't want to go in. Yeah. Doesn't want it. Doesn't want it. Aye. I'll leave it off for now. Let's just try it with a. Yeah. Yellow one, 12 volts. Yeah. Yep, we're in there. Have a Molex. Okay. This one doesn't have any SATA, it's quite old, but it does have a floppy connector, so we can put that on there. Okay. Let's see what it does. We're on the limiter, yeah? I've got a feeling this one just doesn't power on, nothing. Yeah. This one, nothing, yeah? Nothing came on, nothing happened, so this one's just dead. So that's another one we can have a look at on a repair video. So, it's a funny little thing, this. I can see its uses. I'm not sure why it was doing the bleeping on the one that did power up through the light bulb, but then didn't bleep when it was powered directly from the mains. This one, something rattling around inside that. So that's the video. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this thing really. It was cheap and it's handy. I'll certainly use it. when you're plugging in unknown ATX power supplies to see what they do. I don't think this puts any load on the power supply as such, so I'm not sure exactly how useful it is, but just judging from what I've tested with this one, I can say straight away that like power's on with standby, and then when it starts to run, this glows bright like there's a short, something's drawing a lot of power. Yeah. So if this is diagnosed this correctly, that there's a short on the output of the main supply but not on the standby, which is how it's appeared to behave, then I'll say this is a very, very good device. To find that out, you'll have to watch one of the later videos. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that short one. I think it's €10. Yeah, it's €10. It's 10 bloody euros. Just go get yourself one if you haven't got one already. It's got to be worth that. Okay guys, see you soon on the next one. Cheers now.